Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Wednesday box opening.
All right, so we should start by introducing ourselves. I think we haven't done that for a while. We kind of forget that everyone's, I don't know. I never know, but just in case you don't know who we are, and you think that you're here for a box opening, here's the deal. We are a mother-daughter duo from Central Washington State. We have a quilt shop in Ephrata, Washington, and we have a retreat village in Soap Lake, Washington. We have our own pattern line. Our shop's been here for 26 years, and we do these YouTube videos that are kind of fun. We do a lot of tutorials, and then we do a little fabric chat on Wednesday mornings where we're just having coffee with friends. And twice a week we do box openings where we show you the brand new things that have just come in the store, and you get to see at the same time that we do. And people are always surprised that we act surprised, but we truly cannot remember. I mean, sometimes we remember.
It's a long time. It's definitely pre-order.
It's like 6 to 8 months is how it works. Is about 6 to 8 months ago, the fabric reps come, they show us, we order it. Sometimes we see it on paper and we see a little image, that might be an inch, and we'll go, yeah, we'll take all 14 of them. And so truly it is surprising. Even if we knew we were ordering some really cool pirate fabric, when we see it, it really is like we've seen it for the first time. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. But fair warning, we are yucky.
Yes. Yeah.
Super chatty. We come out naturally.
We've tried to not, but
we can't help it. We can't help it. It's just we're chatty Kathy and sassy Susan right here. Yeah. And and in fact, I've been waiting to tell you this. So it was kind of funny. So the other night, I think it was Sunday night, we had kind of this whook, when we hit the wall, and Pa and I, Brian to most people, but all of the kids, this is the other funny thing I was going to mention, is that people are still bothered that we call him Pa.
Pa? Why?
I don't know. One of the retreaters said, well, I expected to see some old, decrepit, bent-over man. It's like, why? Because we call him Pa? And I said, it's a funny thing. It's just what they
No, it's Mom Pa Kettle.
Mom Pa Kettle.
Yeah,
it's Mom. Yeah. He's always been Pa. The kids have just always called him that. Tell Pa to call me. Tell Pa. Where's Pa? Or whatever. It's always been Pa, not Dad or Daddy, for God's sake.
No.
He's not a daddy.
Dad or Pa.
Pa. That's it. His Pa. And yeah.
And the babies call him Papa.
Papa.
So
Papa and Pa. That's what he's known as. But other people
He'll usually come to anything, but
He will,
if he can hear you.
Yeah, if he can hear you. That's right. That's right. Anyway, and then somebody asked what my nickname was, and I have never had a nickname. Yeah. Pa has never called me anything other than Cindy.
Or
he
Ma.
doesn't say, or Ma. He'll say Ma. Yeah, he'll call me Ma because you guys call me Ma. But that's it. He doesn't call me honey or sweetie or darling or I don't know what all of those little ones are, but never. I've just never. In fact, if he did, I would wonder what was up because
what is that?
It's not right. Who do you think you're talking to? Anyway, so Pa and I were sitting on the couch, turning on the television, anything to get him from watching Sunday box opening. If I can control the channel changer. Anyway, and we were watching something came across our YouTube feed, and it was top 10 tourist attractions in Washington State.
Oh, yeah. Sign me up. What you got?
Let's see what made the cut. First of all, I'm going to say, not a single thing in Eastern Washington. What? Not the dam.
There are some cool things over here.
Super cool things.
I mean,
not dry falls.
Too, but there's some cool things over here.
No, not a single thing, except they did talk about the North Cascades Byway, but they mostly talked about from Winthrop on, not our part of it.
Highway 20, people. Highway 20.
Highway 20.
Now, it's only open like 6 months out of the year. But, oh my gosh, it is so cool. So,
and that made it. That was actually number 2 on the list.
It is so beautiful. So Mom and I took it when I graduated from high school. So we were actually at the cabin doing whatever, but then I had to go over to Seattle to do my school orientation, get everything figured out until I came back in a month and a half to actually start classes. So Mom and I thought, hey, let's go Highway Never done it. It says it's open.
Never been.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, the prettiest drive ever.
Yeah.
Even a creepy little town that the swing's swinging in the wind and not a single person, no, houses. Someone lives there. It was a little creepy. We wanted to stop, but we didn't want to stop. We just
Perfect houses. Perfect. Pristine. No garbage anywhere. Perfectly green
Perfect
grass.
setting for some horror thriller
Perfect.
flick.
And not a person.
Just a
It was weird.
squeaky swing.
It was weird. We did not slow down.
It was a beautiful little town. I don't even know what it was called, but it was a gorgeous
And if you live there, we
drive.
apologize. Invite us over and we'll
see the real people. I don't even know. No.
But
it was so pretty.
Beautiful. And that was number 2
Number
on the
2.
list. So
It is
they call
worth
it the North Cascades Scenic Byway. It is beautiful. Now, the reason that we don't often go there is because Highway 20 is at the north end of the state. So you have to,
It's
have to
one
drive
way
about 2
to the
hours
other.
to get there and then go across. So it would be a weird way for us to go because there's 4 mountain passes to get from our side to the other side.
But
And
since we were on the other side
Gorge,
and needed to
we
go
were up there.
it made sense. That why
Beautiful.
we just passed everybody else.
Beautiful.
Stunning.
Truly, waterfalls everywhere. There was still snow there. Did you say that? Still snow in July.
Yeah, on the very, very top.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that was number 2. But here was the funny thing. You almost need to watch it because it was, I was like irritated and yelling at the television the whole time. Because here he was saying, Puget. Puget Sound.
You've never been here. You just looked it up on some weird...
Puget. And then he called Chelan. Lake. Oh, yeah.
Chelan.
Lake Chelan. Oh, I guess so. Something over here did make it because Lake Chelan made it. And that if you were on Lake Chelan, you should go to, it's called Stehekin, but he didn't say Stehekin right. And then what was the other one that he totally murdered? Gosh. He got, Mount St. Helens was on there.
Sure.
And I almost thought that it was like some sort of a spoof because you really should watch this. Well, no, don't watch. Don't watch. He deserves all these.
If you want to know,
instead of saying Mount Rainier, he called it Mount Rainier. Rainier.
What?
Why would you say Mount? Who does not know Mount Rainier? Why would you call it that?
There's
So
a movie
I didn't know
about
if it was like an AI or something reading it. And if it was computer generated, but even if it was computer generated, who was the proofer? Who proofed it? Because you can make this stuff up. It gets better. This was the one. The San Juan Islands.
Yeah.
Who's on the San Juan Islands?
Right.
Orcas Island.
Beautiful.
Lopez. Gorgeous place. I think it was like number 4 on the list. San Juan.
But it's Rainier.
San Juan.
And
San Juan in the Puget Sound.
That's
San Juan in the Puget Sound.
Interesting. Yeah, I can't believe we kept watching it.
I did because he was making me so mad. What is wrong with you? How would you not know Juan?
Puget Sound.
Why?
Puget
It had to
Sound.
have been AI.
Must have. Weird though. You think AI would know though?
I still think that somebody, and then you think too, you wonder, do you think that some people do that on purpose just to get comments?
Oh, I think so. I think
Because
some people...
I don't really know.
think
We
so,
should
too.
know how YouTube works. We don't really. It's not our business model. We do it because we like to connect with you guys. And our business model is to sell all of this fabric the day it comes in. That's what our focus is. That's what
Show
our
it
focus is. Yes. But the truth is that we do get, YouTube pays us based on views. It's not a lot of money. It's not enough to...
It's like a 16th of a penny.
Yeah, it's not very much at all. But I do think that you get more money if you get more comments.
Oh,
And so
you get enough
My guess
chit-chatting going on.
is that they did that so that people go, San Juan, what is wrong with you? What? Puget.
Yeah, sure.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I bet that they're making billions of dollars. Maybe not billions, maybe hundreds. They're probably making hundreds of dollars on comments. Now that I think about it.
That could be.
I'm not that kind of person that's going to be all controversial just for, and rude. Why? If you think it's that beautiful and people should visit it, then you should pronounce it properly. And San Juan.
San Juan.
not going to San Juan.
Yeah, and there's really pretty ones over here.
There's really pretty things. Not a single thing in Eastern Washington. We're going to make our own video. What to see in Eastern Washington.
Yeah, there's some good things.
Soap Lake.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty beautiful.
It's pretty cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and on this side there's
right.
cool ones. Like, I don't know, you guys know this. Cattails is my favorite.
Cattails.
Just a tiger sanctuary. It's awesome.
It is pretty awesome. Those people are pretty, the cats that live there are pretty happy.
Yes, they are taking such
I'm not always
care.
a zoo fan because I always think, oh, are you lonely? And
No, they take such good
are you
care of their
cold?
animals.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah, it's a good place.
It's a good place. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, anyway, that was the end of mine. Okay. So we opened these, right? Did they see these?
They may not have seen those. They may.
I put this here because I was thinking you may not have, because I think we got distracted or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this one is like adorable. Oh, here.
Yes.
I'm starting to pull that
And this one is back to
If you don't know what these are the door banners that Riley Blake does. We did their bench pillows last year. And so this is a subscription. Well, we did it first as a subscription, and there was savings where if you ordered all 12 of them, if not, you can order them individually. So they come with a full color pattern in this really cool magnetic box. I'm like obsessed with the boxes. Really, and then all of the fabric. The only thing that is missing out of there is your backing. So, and they're supposed to be door banners, but they can be anything. It can be a center panel for a quilt. It can be a table runner. It can be a wall hanging, whatever you want. Anything. But they're all seasonal. So this is the September one.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's kind of cute, kind of fun little patterns. So anyway, we wanted to make sure that you saw that. And then I feel like there was some batting or something that showed up.
I did. That? I can mention that. Sure, I did grab those. Okay. We got Insulbrite. So Insulbrite is the batting that you put into. You can put in placemats, oven mitts, coasters, pot holders. It's
table runners.
Yeah, it's going to protect your hand or your countertop from a hot dish. It has this funny little
Kevlar-ish.
Yeah, it's something in the middle. There is not a right or wrong side to the batting. So you just stick it in there. Make sure that when your pot goes on it, of course is touching all of that, and it'll help keep the heat on the pan
washable
and not on your table.
Totally dryable.
The fusible batting. A lot of people fusible fleece. Same thing. We've got 1 and 2. This one is single-sided. This one is double-sided. So you can sandwich 2 pieces of fabric with your batting, press it, and the whole thing is stuck together so you can quilt it. You can sew it into something you're doing, whatever you want to do. But single-sided and double-sided, they are both 36 by 45.
Our bag people bought us out of all of that because they were fusing their fabric together and machine quilting it for
bags.
So
if you didn't want something as stiff as soft and stable, so you didn't really need your bag to keep its shape, but you wanted that little bit of something in there, fusible fleece is a really nice way to do it.
And then what is our current status on the table runner batting?
I don't know.
If we're out of
I think I have a little bit of it left, but I have no more rolls.
And stuff is super popular, but we have more on order.
Yeah, whenever
we go through a lot of that because so many of you guys order 15 yards is what's on a roll. I think it's more like about 16, but we say 15. People are buying it by the roll.
Yeah, it's a really nice size. I mean, there's no waste. I mean, we all have batting bits from quilts have been quilted, things we've done that it's good to use those up to do for battings. But sometimes piecing some of that batting together, even with, the batting tape, sometimes it's just easier to know, oh, hey, I have to get it done this weekend. Let's just cut it up, quilt it, get it bound, get it done, and not have to forage around for my batting bits.
Someone, I cannot remember who, but at the very last retreat, somebody had won in their packet of stuff, they had won the binding tape, what's it called? The batting tape, and said that they had never used that before. And they said now, it was Nancy Toussaint.
Really?
And she said, yeah, because she does all of this. And she does all of this scrap stuff. And so just putting that together, and because all you do is you just butt up your leftover pieces of batting, and it doesn't matter. This one might be 100% cotton. This one might be cotton blend. Doesn't make any difference. You just butt them up together, and you take this tape, and it's about 2 inches wide.
Yeah,
and it's sticky, and it's like an interfacing. And so you just lay that out and press that on, heat set it. And you have now all of these little bits of batting have become a full-size batting for you to use on whatever. And you absolutely cannot tell. When you have quilted everything, you can't go, oh, wait, what, you totally don't know. It's fantastic.
It's very, very cool.
It's really good stuff. So anyway.
And the last thing we got was Warm 100. So Warm 100 is the 100% cotton, 100% scrim batting from Warm Natural. 100% cotton scrim.
Yeah. Oh, you said 100% scrim. 100% cotton scrim.
Yeah. So everything is cotton. So this is perfect for microwave bowls or anything you're going to put in the microwave because this will not catch fire.
Yeah.
And that's the whole trick if you're making anything that's, a potato warmer, a bowl cozy, those kind of things. It's everything in that. The batting, the fabric, the thread, all has to be 100% cotton because polyester will get so hot it will ignite. And then everybody will be fire. And we get Warm 100 in the 55 by 60. This is the small size we get it in. And yeah, it lasts, or you can put it beautifully in a quilt. It's a very nice, soft, 100% cotton, which is great in baby quilts. If you want to put it in between two pieces of minky to give it a little bit of extra something. It's really nice.
One other thing that I mention now as often as I can is that when you put your microwave bowl cozy in the microwave to heat up your bowl of soup, you have to put the bowl of soup in it. If you just
can't just test it.
No. And I never thought that was a thing, but it's a thing. And those people, they caught on fire. If you just put that microwave bowl cozy in the microwave and say, oh, I'm just going to see if it ignites in flames. If I turn it on for 2 minutes, it will. I mean, it has to cook something. It doesn't have anything to cook. Yeah. So put a bowl of something in there and then you're fine. But anyway, the first person who did that was John Stad.
Oh,
did that.
See if it was
it's like, wait, what do you mean it caught on fire? So anyway, you have to put something.
It's got to microwave something other than the bowl cozy.
Yes, that makes sense. All right. Is this the one? Yeah, let's start with Moda.
Also do this one.
This is a teeny tiny little box, but it looks like
it's 3. There's 3, yeah. So you get this one. I can also get the big one, and we'll have a bigger sneak. Oh, that was almost.
I totally missed. So.
Looks like that.
Oh, it's bright and cute.
Bright and cute is good. Ooh, it's snowflakes. Is there snowflakes?
It's a snowflake.
Kitty Christmas.
Oh, is it one of those? It's one of those nostalgic ones.
Ooh,
it's all I can see. There was a big what they do. They did a Santa, and then they did a snowman, and then they did a reindeer.
Yeah, Rudolph's girlfriend,
Clarice.
Yes,
and then this one. Okay, so we'll, I love the pink one.
Yeah. I'll get all the boxes open, plastic off. We'll get a panel cut so we can see if this is a kitty. And then we'll be right back.
Okay, so.
Let's see this panel. Oh, look how cute it is.
I like it.
So when someone asks for a kitty for Christmas, just get them one of these.
And that's one of those big oversized panels. So it's 36 by 42. Really cute. Gosh,
adorable.
A couple of borders and you'd be okay. One of the gals at the last retreat, I think she finished like 4 or 5 projects, all panels.
Oh, sure.
Wanda, she just...
it's a good, fun, fast.
Yeah. Super simple. Super fun stuff.
All right. And then we also have precuts to go with these. So the 2.5-inch strips. Some of them look like they are duplicated that are in here, but who cares?
Is it because
maybe
we got the entire line?
It's possible. 5-inch squares and of course 10-inch squares.
It's really happy.
It is very happy. I love the colors.
I do too.
And even if you're not into cats for Christmas, that's a little weird. There is only the panel and 2 more pieces that have cats on them. Everything else is very just festive. Potato snowflakes. Yeah.
And it's kind of fun to add that pink, in the...
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of these. I think, again, it is just very sweet. Really nice. We've talked a couple times before about making bags, doing gift bags for reusable gift bags instead of wrapping paper. This, I think, would be one of those perfect ones for that, just to make festive under the tree. So some of these are going to go sooner than others because they're just very traditional. So these 4 are the snowflake dot prints. So there's white on white, and that's actually pink. I don't know if you can tell or not. And then red and green on white. Oops. This is adorable. I love the pink, white, and red. I love the green. And then the diagonal stripes, always super popular, perfect for bindings. So we've got a multicolor, and then we've got a red and pink. And then the poinsettias or poinsettia, whichever. So we have it on a white background, on that really pretty green background, or the blue background. And then this is just kind of a fun little toss. And this one too. So there's, I guess it's hard to say multicolor. It's really only 5 colors. So there's pink, red, or maybe it's 4. Pink, red, green, and blue. And there's all kinds of little toys on there. This is the exact same print, white on red.
I like that one.
I do too.
And it's kind of that off-white. It's
Yeah.
not bright white.
Yeah, that could be. And then here's the white on green. Am I holding that in the right direction for you guys? And then, what is this? It's like presents, right? What are the little squares?
It looks like a plaid, or can you tip it up just a little bit?
Yeah.
It's a kind of a fun little plaid with bells.
Oh, I guess it is a plaid with bells. I was trying to think of what the image was, if it was a present. And here is red and green.
I like that one.
I do too. I like the blue. Look at the blue and red. That's pretty fun. And then this one makes my eyes do something funny.
I love the polka dots.
I like the polka dots too. This one is moving. Because is that gray?
Yeah, it looks like a cougar polka dot.
It kind of does. And then red on green. And it's a tiny, can you tell with my hand?
Mm-hmm.
Teeny, teeny, tiny little polka dot. And then this one is green on blue. Can you tell that there's a little bit of green
Yeah,
there?
we can't tell it at all.
Yeah.
It looks like this really pretty blue piece, but
Yeah, no, there's a little green dot. And then this one, there's a little green dot. I feel like I have nystagmus when I look at this.
yeah, that one's tricky. that one does a little bit of something.
It does. And then now we get to the kitties. We should have started with them. So this is just a smaller version. Again, you can see how big that is. Probably what, 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches.
Yes.
And then here it is on blue.
We have a baby kitty. Barn cat looks like that.
Aww.
He's a bit ferocious. Got some wounds on me. His mom has taught him well. These people are not our friends. They just
Not our friends. Don't let them touch you.
Yes. That's cute.
It's really, really cute. I love the nostalgic part of it. I love the bright color, and I love that it's cute.
Yeah.
It's super cute. Okay, we'll clean this up and then we'll open another box.
Okay, so in also the pre-cut box, there was the Christmas Carol pre-cuts. So we saw this collection last week, maybe week before.
Was it
2
only
weeks?
last week? I can never remember.
I don't know.
Beautiful.
But yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Beautiful Christmas, really good just
Yeah.
winter also. I mean, there's some poinsettias, but just the colors are so rich. So the pre-cuts have finally arrived. 5-inch squares, 10-inch squares, and the 2.5-inch strips. And we showed this one for a hot second on Sunday. This is the little evergreen. And this is made out of their Three Sisters Christmas. So you kind of see they kind of keep the same feel. Their red changes a little
Same
bit.
aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. But this one was one we made in 2015.
Yeah.
This was an old one because we made it into a magazine.
Our
Very first one. We did it into...
When we were a top 10 shop.
Yeah, a quilt sampler. So maybe if you guys have, you have this, you don't even know. We're in here somewhere.
Yeah.
With other very cool top 10 shops. And Little Red Hen.
That was
is in
the
here.
day, the day that our shop was clean.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. People thought we were going to sell it. They all came in.
What's going on with your shop?
We couldn't tell anybody we were in it. It was a secret. No, but if they guessed, if they said, "Oh, you're in a magazine," we were going to tell them yes. Nobody picked that. Everyone thought we were selling it. Here we are. Page 80.
Page 80.
Jerry's might have it. Little Red Hens in here. They're a really fun shop.
Yeah.
They were new to the quilting world, but it was pretty fun. It was an exciting little adventure.
Yeah.
So you can get just the pattern in printed form or a PDF because it's Mom's pattern. And there are just a few kits from their collection from last year. Their Poinsettia Plaza or something.
Their stuff looks fairly similar each year. And again, I like that because if you have anything left over, you can pretty much use it up this year. Just add a few pieces to your stuff. It's nice when it's kind of recognizable. And I think that some musicians are like that. You know, you can always tell when they have kind of that same, sort of style.
Yeah, I think so.
I like that. I'm going to guess that this is going to be backing.
It must be, and I actually have two boxes.
Boxes of backing.
Ooh, it's a pretty one though.
It is a pretty one.
Cute little branchy one. Wyndham, yeah. All right, I'm going to take plastic off real fast. Okay, we got the plastic off. I'm going to show you this one first. I think you'll see the texture on this one better. And this one's just a floral vine. 108 inches wide. And it's kind of on a marbled background.
It's kind of a burnt red.
Yeah.
Barn red.
So this texture you'll see in the red, the pretty tan. See, I didn't know if you could see the texture very well. Maybe you can. The tan, and there's this beautiful kind of charcoal.
Gorgeous.
Really, really pretty.
Yeah.
And then the oddball. This one's called Genesis. This is going to last just like 15 minutes. But look at that.
That's fantastic.
Ooh.
It's one of those backings that, you don't really need anything else. It was almost like, I'm going to get this as backing and then make a quilt that will go on the other side.
Yeah, it is so pretty.
Yeah.
I feel like it also looks really good with anything like Sally Kelly.
Because what is it? Is it anemones or is it eyeballs or is it
I can't even know.
just circles?
I feel like it's just circles and different
Jellyfish?
texture. And it's going to be that blue, aquamarine, teal, black, and white. It is so stinking cool.
I really like it.
Super cool. There's also a lot of extra whites already here in the shop. And I think everything we have in 108 is actually on the website. I think we've cycled through so much that everything we have available is on the website, which is super great.
And the other thing that we're going to maybe talk about, we're finally getting ready to get caught up with stuff with some of the videos that we're doing. Because the other thing that came in was a bunch more solids. And so the thing with the solids is that when we had the retreaters here, and it's like, well, it's really hard to go, oh, pink, oh, green, and hold it up. So we didn't have them open the solids. But I want to do kind of a fun little color thing to show you guys, because so many people come in shopping and they have a fabric and they say, well, I'm looking for that green.
Sure.
And it's possible that we have that green, but it's also possible that we have 3 shades darker and 3 shades lighter. And so you can keep searching in all of your local quilt shops or order online thinking, if you hold this up to the computer, that it's the same green. But I'm going to show some other options for things that you can do, because it makes it kind of hard, that search for that perfect green and how to really make any green work. Maybe not any green, but how to make a different green work. So anyway, we're going to do kind of a special thing with the solids, but it is important to know that something that came in that we didn't open for you is lots of solids. So there's quite a few back there for those of you guys that are modern quilters and you like those solids. And then extra wide? Are you moving? That's just a category, and it's kind of always up at the top.
And I'll move it to the What's New on the top of the What's New section. You'll see these 4 pieces first, and then you'll see whatever else is available.
Everything else.
I'll also move Christmas Carol. I think Christmas Carol is already up to the top, but I'll move it up there. And then, of course, put Christmas Kitty up there.
Christmas Kitty, lots of Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I didn't see, because I wasn't here to work while you guys were doing online orders, but did everybody buy lots of
Christmas? And actually, a lot of you guys emailed in and said, hey, here's my picture. I want this piece.
Oh, good.
Or I'm looking, I really like this. Can you help me, find
good.
5 or 6 pieces that go together and some textures. So you guys did really great. I think they enjoyed watching and just seeing that room. But yeah, a lot of people did take pictures if they couldn't find it. A lot of the Alexander
Henry.
Yeah,
Aww.
I'm so sad. I love Alexander Henry stuff.
I do too. Just so quirky. Ghastly.
Yeah.
Everybody collects ghastly fabric.
Yeah,
and
it's a bummer.
Yeah, that's too bad.
So yeah, I think they enjoyed it. We did quite a few orders, and it was mixed Christmas stuff. Some of the stuff to go with the Precuts and.
Oh, good.
But yeah.
Maybe we'll do that again for like Halloween stuff or something. Just kind of show you, those of you guys that are, new to us and maybe haven't seen, you don't want to scroll back through all of that. Maybe we'll do that for some of our other areas. So,
yeah. Very cool.
Good. Okay, good. Well, I think that might be it. And then,
yeah,
I think that might be it.
We'll probably see you sometime again this week.
Yeah, because we've got a couple things going. I cannot remember now. I think we mentioned it this morning.
The Jacob Star.
Oh, yeah,
You should see sometime this week before box opening. So
yeah. And we'll do a picture of Sue Garrison at the end of that. And and then I think we put Ken and Sue, we put the address if you want to send Ken a card.
We put the address, I think when we were talking about it on Fabric Chat this morning, we were going to put it at the end of the video. I decided to put it in the description. So that, anything weird, spammy, whatever, it's in the description of that Fabric Chat video from this morning. If you want to send a card or flowers or anything, their address is in the description of that video.
They celebrated their...
Email us and we'll get it to you.
Email. They celebrated their 49th wedding anniversary on the 12th.
Oh. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
you guys.
Have a great day, and we will see you sometime this week, and then for sure on Sunday for another box opening.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.